This next song is
it's a bit of a song about two brothers, really. One of the brothers was pretty wildly successful, and the other one not so much. And the one that was not so much successful actually worked for the church for a while. He lived in France, and he worked in a province called Brittany. And it was sort of like maybe where our Appalachia was at, say maybe in the 40s or 50s, pretty depressed area. And this guy, the brother that didn't fare so well, basically did the equivalent of like social work for the church is what he was doing. And Brittany, the province of Brittany in France, it was a mining community more or less. This guy had the idea, though, that to really get inside the heart of the poor, well, anyway, he really got inside of it. He left the parsonage and lived in a shack pretty close to the town where they lived in, and he abandoned the manner of dress that might be accustomed to a man of the cloth of his day, and dressed pretty much in rags. That was his idea. He was a single fellow, and he just wanted to get it. And he was young, full of youthful idealism. Somehow or another, he ran afoul of the church authorities. I don't know if he was pushed or he jumped, but somehow or another he stopped doing that. I don't know if he quit or they asked him to leave. But I think it had something to do with the nature of it, seeming like he was demeaning his office or something like that. So then he picked up a paintbrush. He'd never painted before in his life. He'd never drawn. Got a lot of encouragement from that other brother I mentioned who did so well. A lot of encouragement. They exchanged letters and correspondences for a long time. Only problem was that he never sold a painting in his lifetime. And this fellow's name was Vincent van Gogh. The brother's name was Theodore, and if you're interested in checking it out, you can find the book in any Barnes and Nobles or Borders. It's called Letters to Theo, and it's the exchange, the correspondence between Vincent and his brother. So I wrote this song, and it's a little bit older tune. It's in 6/8 time, which everybody knows is the time signature of love. People are confused about, ladies and gentlemen, they're confused about that in this day and age. A lot of times people pull up to stoplights, they think the time signature of love is that stuff that emits from the trunks of vehicles that have sort of blackened windows and stuff like that. Very heavy on the boom and tick. That's not the time signature of love. Most of the waltzes and the minuets and great church hymns have been written in 6/8 times. You'll know when you hear it. Luther dug it. The song is called Skin. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Of late, sometimes the answer that love gives is the hardest one to take. Yeah, and I know he was prone to pain, the voice of his own fear. Vincent, he picked up the blade and he put it to his ear. And gaunt, you walk a dead-end path in a dry cornfield. Now this morose response, so your princess, she don't want to see you. Now your princess, she don't want to hear. blade, and they put it to his ear. Now look, if you're gonna come around here and say those sort of things, you gotta take a few on the chin. Talking about love and all that stuff, you better wear your thickest skin. Sometimes you can't please everyone. Sometimes you can't please anyone at all. You sew your heart to your sleeve. You wait for the axe to fall. Box, you there with paper and pen. Well, we've all got some kind of instruments, play 'em loud, long till the end. Yeah, you know you come empty hands, but you don't come at all. You do your best hand out in the marketplace. You let the chips fall. Yeah, in the package it comes wrapped up. There is a lesson here. Vincent, he picked up the blade, and they put it through his ear. Now look, if you're gonna come around here and say those sort of things, you gotta take a few on the chin. Talking about sin and redemption, well, wear your thickest skin. Sometimes you can't please everyone. Sometimes you can't please anyone at all. You sew your heart to your sleeve. You wait for the axe to fall. That was good.